The University of Houston is now the latest university in Texas that will no longer consider diversity, equity, and inclusion in its admissions and hiring processes. This comes after Governor Abbott instructed state agencies to remove the consideration. Fox 26's Natalie Hee is live in the newsroom tonight with details. Natalie.
Tom, good evening to you. Last month, Governor Abbott asked state agencies to stop taking diversity into their hiring and admissions practices, arguing that doing so actually violates employment laws. But students we spoke with today at UH say being around diverse peers has had a significant positive impact on their college experience.
I just think that's a little backwards. I feel like we're moving ahead, and UH is a big school. I feel like a big part of their culture is how diverse it is and being able to walk on campus and seeing so many people of different backgrounds.
Walking around the University of Houston campus and the diversity in its student body was obvious, especially considering that this weekend marked Culture Connect Week. Students we spoke with were against removing diversity, equity, and inclusion from university admissions and hiring practices.
It's definitely not the UH culture, and I think taking that out would sort of kill the college culture and college experience as a whole.
People come from all different places and different circumstances, different lifestyles, so I think it's important for everybody to understand and see how other people live and how they operate and, their mindsets and mentality.
Like our college life is almost over, but then our siblings over here and then the younger kids, we also just want them to experience the same diversity and equality that we also went through.
In Texas, we're doing.
Last month, Governor Abbott barred all public universities and state agencies to stop considering DEI because he said admitting or hiring on anything besides merit violated federal and state employment laws.
And so while they tend to have
Rice University political science professor Mark Jones said the decision was a political move to appeal to Abbott's conservative Republican base.
By and large, DEI programs tend to benefit underrepresented groups, and those tend to be African Americans and to a greater extent Latinos, and they tend to adversely affect overrepresented groups, which tends to be whites and Asian Americans. And we see that across the country in higher education.
Latino students make up the largest demographic at UH, accounting for more than 33% of those enrolled, according to Data USA. In a memo sent out to UH employees on Friday, Chancellor Renu Kator said UH embraces diversity and, quote, will continue to ensure our policies are consistent with state and federal laws, and we stand against any actions or activities which promote discrimination in the guise of diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Other elected officials, including Mayor Turner and State Senator Boris Miles, have criticized Governor Abbott for this directive. So far, several other public universities in Texas have begun reviewing their DEI hiring practices, including Texas A&M, Texas State, the University of Texas Systems, and Texas Tech. In the newsroom, Natalie Hee, Fox 26 News.